I'm going to talk today about Camille Paglia's Sex and Violence or Nature and Art. This is part of Penguin's 60s collection for their 60th anniversary, where they published 60 pocket-sized books for 60p each. So the first thing you notice about the book is the title, which is about as exciting as you could get. But the book isn't just a punchy title. After reading through it, it's far more than that. This is almost a spiritual text. It's certainly a metaphysical text. Metaphysical being a word she uses many times throughout the book. It's written, I would say, almost in the style of the Sage of Chelsea, Thomas Carlyle, as a tirade. And she covers a lot of ground, from nature to Western literature to Faust and Don Juan. Now, for the rest of the video, I'm going to read quotes from the book in a bullet point style, just to give you a taster of the metaphysical picture she's trying to paint. On nature. Everything is melting in nature. We think we see objects, but our eyes are slow and partial. Nature is blooming and withering in long, puffy respirations, rising and falling in oceanic wave motion. A mind that opened itself fully to nature without sentimental preconception would be glutted by nature's coarse materialism, its relentless superfluity. An apple tree laden with fruit, how peaceful, how picturesque, but remove the rosy filter of humanism from our gaze and look again. See nature spurning and frothing, its mad, spermatic bubbles endlessly spilling out and smashing in that inhuman round of waste, rot and carnage. From the jammed glassy cells of sea row to the feathery spores poured into the air from bursting green pods, nature is a festering hornet's nest of aggression and overkill. Of man, of woman, of sex. He is erotically fixated on women's shapeliness, those spongy maternal fat deposits of her breast, hip, and buttock, which are ironically the wateriest and least stable parts of her anatomy. Objectification is conceptualization, the highest human faculty. Turning people into sex objects is one of the specialities of our species. It will never disappear, since it is intertwined with the art impulse and may be identical to it. Woman's body is a labyrinth in which man is lost. It is a walled garden, the medieval hortus conclusus in which nature works its daemonic sorcery. The North American Indian myth of the toothed vagina, vagina donata, is a gruesomely direct transcription of female power and male fear. Love is the spell by which he puts his sexual fear to sleep. Woman's latent vampirism is not a social aberration, but a development of her maternal function, for which nature has equipped her with tiresome thoroughness. For the male, every act of intercourse is a return to the mother, a capitulation to her. For men, sex is a struggle for identity. In sex, the male is consumed and released again by the toothed power that bore him, the female dragon of nature. In tribal life, woman has an extended or collective identity.